Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I thought I was done with vlogging. I really did. I haven't vlogged for a long time. Being a busy mum of two, it's really hard to find the time. And let's be honest, I don't exactly have a following. I'm not really making these videos for anyone, but we have a really exciting week. We have loads of things all happening this week in like the 1 week, and I thought I'd attempt to vlog it because it's really rare that like so many things are happening in the 1 week, and I genuinely really love having these to look back on myself. Like, I still watch my hen do, wedding, like Luca being young, honeymoon, all of those videos I love to look back on, so it'll be really nice to have some from Enzo being little as well. So anyway, I thought I'd attempt to vlog this week. I have been posting loads on Instagram, so I've been focusing on trying to kind of build my content on Instagram. So if you do enjoy my vlogs, please do go and follow me on Instagram because that is where I'm posting a lot. It's the end of the Easter holidays. Today it's Monday, the first day back. So Luca's just gone back to school after 17 days off. And we have had such a lovely break. Like, genuinely, I've absolutely loved it. We had a really busy first week. We did loads of activities. We had a quieter second week, but still like plenty going on, just not like big days out. I've posted all about it on Instagram, so if you'd like to see what we've been up to, you can go and head over there. It's just Motherhood with me is my account. And yeah, it's first day back to reality. Enzo's just gone down for a nap. It's 10 AM and I've got loads to try and do. So the things that are happening this week, we are back to our baby classes. That's like the norm, but we do 3 baby classes. So today we have an arty class, tomorrow we have like a baby sensory class, and on Thursday we have like just a crazy, it's heart beeps, which is just like lots of singing, dancing, like loads of stuff going on. That's my favourite class. We love heart beeps. So yeah, back to baby classes, back to school. But then we are currently redecorating our bedroom, and our new bed is arriving on Thursday. So I need to do like a massive sort out, declutter. Totally emptied our wardrobe. We're getting rid of our drawers, so I need to get the stuff that was in the drawers in the wardrobe, sort all the stuff that was in the wardrobe. Like, there's just a lot of sorting to do. And then like we've redecorated our like feature wall, and yeah, I've just got like loads going on. Actually, I'm gonna so you can see a bit of it there. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. We've been sleeping on a mattress on the floor for a couple of months, which I'll talk more about when I talk about like the bedroom. But yeah, I'm very excited to have a brand new bed, brand new mattress. Then on Friday we are going to a wedding reception. It's the first time we're going to leave Enzo with anyone. He's 9 months old now, and it's the very first time we're leaving him and having like our first child-free anything in over 9 months. So that's really exciting. It'll be the first time I'm attempting to get dressed up, and yeah, if you're like a postpartum or have been postpartum, you'll know how much you don't feel like yourself. So it's going to be interesting to try and get dressed up for that. And then the next day is Enzo's christening, which is really exciting because we are heading back to the church we got married in and our wedding venue for the reception, which I can't quite believe we've pulled that off. But yeah, so we're going back to Woodhill Hall. If you've watched my wedding vlogs, then you'll know all about that and how much I love it there. And yeah, we're having the baptism in the church we got married in, so that's so exciting. And yeah, that is like our busy week. So like a whole bedroom makeover, a wedding reception, child-free night, date night, and then Enzo's christening, big family do, back at our wedding venue. So lots and lots of exciting things going on. That sounds like a week you're interested in, then stick around and you can join me for it. This is the current situation in my wardrobe. I basically emptied the whole thing and sorted out everything that would currently fit me and I could wear, because I am still quite a few stone over what I was pre-pregnancy. Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't fit. It's coming into summer now. Well, it's spring going into summer coming up, so I have got rid of my winter wardrobe, and basically there's a huge mountain of clothes in Enzo's room that's going to need sorted into underbed storage. But I need to sort my drawers now and get the stuff that I'm going to wear in this wardrobe. Right, I've finished my wardrobe, my drawers are empty, and everything in here I know I can wear, like it fits, I can pull it out and put it on, which is not a position I've been in for a long time, so it feels really good to have that sorted. I've got some drawers here, which I've popped the socks and underwear from my set of drawers into, but this also needs a sort because it's got like loads of makeup and things that I've not touched since I put them in there, so I can definitely make better use of that. So there's just the bottom drawer of the drawers left, which is Johnny's stuff, and the mountain of clothes in Enzo's room that came out of the wardrobe, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because the priority is getting this room ready for the new bed, and then I've got time. Like Enzo literally just uses his cot at the moment in his room, so he doesn't know what's going on in there. So I've just quickly got changed because we are going to our arty class, and I wear the same clothes every week because we get covered in paint, so you don't want to ruin different clothes. So this is a really old maternity top and leggings. Enzo's still sleeping. He's been asleep almost 2 hours now, so I'm expecting him to wake up any minute, but I thought I'd sit down and do a super quick catch up just because I want to keep things like quick, but I feel like I have a lot to catch you up on because it's been so long. But if I waffle on, then this vlog's going to be like 3 hours long. So I need to kind of keep it snappy. So something that I actually forgot to mention earlier that's also part of this week is I'm going into work tomorrow to meet with my managers to have a chat, like a catch up. They've moved office, so I want to see the office. But I also want to speak to them about dropping a day, so going part-time. I've always worked full-time, 5 days a week. And I've spent weeks and weeks and weeks deliberating over whether to drop a day. And it basically came down to the fact that I just have spent every second of every day with Enzo. Like, it's so hard to imagine going back to work full time, not having any time with him. We do loads of baby classes, which I absolutely love, and I just still want a day with him to do something like that. I think especially with your second, you don't get any one-on-one time with them, with your other child there as well, obviously. So I just really kind of want to give him that experience that Luca's had with us for almost 5 years of like one-on-one time. So I'd really like to drop a day. Also financially, like nursery fees are astronomical. And to cut a really, really long story short, I want to drop my day from October. I go back to work in July. I have loads of annual leave. So between July and October, we're covered with annual leave. But Enzo's currently enrolled in nursery already, and the day I want to drop is obviously a nursery day. And nursery fees are a fortune when you don't get funding, and you don't get funding until the term after you go back to work. So because I go back in July, the next term is September. So for 2 months we would be paying full fees, no funding, and that comes out at over £800, almost £900 a month, which is just ridiculous. If I can drop that day from the get-go, then it will reduce it to 500 and something, which is obviously still loads, but a lot better than 800 and something. So I really want to drop Enzo's day from the get-go, but in order to do that, I need to know that work will be approving me to drop from October. And I've just kind of worked all this out in the last few weeks. I've been thinking about it, finally decided it, and then I worked out that right, well, I need to give nursery a month's notice, which takes us to June. We're in April now, end of April now. I really need to get speaking to work to get that process going to find out if they've approved it. So it became really urgent, really fast. So I'm going to go in tomorrow, speak to them. Really hope they're going to be okay about it. I think they will be. My manager's mentioned before I went on maternity leave, whether I would want to drop a day. And at the time I really didn't think I would, but for lots of reasons that I've briefly touched on, it definitely feels like the right decision for us. Even though we will still lose money, we'll be saving money from the nursery fees that we're not paying for that day, so it bridges the gap a bit. Johnny's pay has gone up, my pay has gone up. We're in a better financial position than we were when I went back to work with Luca, and there wasn't any funding then, so we were paying full fees the whole time. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I'm gonna go in and speak to them, and I really hope they're going to be okay about it, but I don't think it'll be a big shock. I think they will be fine. And yeah, that's just a massive, I've just blurted all that out, but it's actually a massive, massive thing to think that I could be dropping down to 4 days and having that day off with Enzo, which would just make me so, so happy. So this one had a 2.5 hour nap, didn't you? You wondering what this is? He had a 2.5-hour nap, which is unheard of, and typically you can never plan for these things. I wish I'd known, because I was just on edge from like an hour, like he's going to wake up any minute. But yeah, he had that. Now he's having some hummus on breadstick. Weaning, it's not going great. It's a slow start. I'm not really going to do a baby update, but this is the update. We still have no routine, no sleep schedule, not sleeping through the night, nowhere near. Every night's different. Weaning not going great, bottles all over the place. But you're a happy boy, aren't you? He's happy, he seems to be thriving. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just different, more difficult, and very, very cute, aren't you? And he's my little bestie and we do everything together. But yeah, that is the update. Right, we need to finish eating and then we go to Art Venturers. Yay! Where am I going? Off to Art Venturers. We're going to make some art. What are we going to make? We'll have to see. Should we show everyone? Yeah? Let's go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Enzo. Enzo. Good morning. It's the next day now. It's the next morning. Johnny's just done the school run while I get ready to go into work. But we have our Bloom baby class first. So I'm just going to quickly get ready and then we're going to head to baby class and then go to work from there. So every time I go into Newcastle, I've always got a list of jobs to do. The first one today was go to the bank. But also every time I go into Newcastle, I discover that things have moved, so the bank wasn't where I thought it was. So I headed to Next because I needed to look for some smart trousers and shoes for Luca for the christening. Something like these chinos and these brown shoes, but they didn't have anything in Luca's size, and I realised that Primark probably had the same thing for half the price, which it did, so I headed there. I picked up a lot more than I had planned, obviously. And then I went into work for my meeting before jumping on the metro home. Enzo loved looking out of the window. Okay, I've just got back to the car. I've got half an hour until I need to pick Luca up. I am so bad at planning my time, like literally left the house at 9:30. It's now 2:30. We haven't stopped. I've been shopping, more shopping. Obviously went to work. I'll update you on that later. I've got a big bag of stuff from Primark to show you. I've just picked up a Greggs and I need to try and fit in getting home, eating, feeding Enzo, changing Enzo, getting the pram in and out of the car and leaving for school in half an hour. So wish me luck. We are home. We are home with 20 minutes to go to have to pick up Luca. I'm so bad at planning, like literally I'm so tired now. I don't want to go and now walk for another half an hour to do the school run. Come on, Missy, you must be hungry. You must be. Like I said, he still has absolutely zero routine, so I've been offering him bottles the whole time we've been out and he's not been interested. And he still doesn't seem interested, but he hasn't eaten since 8 o'clock. And it's now almost 3, so how does that make any sense? Like, you've got to be hungry. What's going on? Mammy's very hungry. Oh, Mammy gonna try and eat and talk. Anyways, that was successful. I got quite a bit of makeup that I wanted, quite a few bits in Primark, so I'll do a little haul in a bit. And it was nice going into the office. Basically, my office has moved from when I was last at work. So I went to see, even though it's not a new place, it's somewhere I've actually worked before within like where I work, but it's new in this team. And yeah, it was just interesting to go in there. and obviously chat to my bosses and everything, and they were fine with my request. I don't think they were hugely surprised. Obviously they can't say yes or no like off the bat, it has to go through a process, but they were supportive, and yeah, it was just nice, although it was really scary. Just like kind of, you, whatever you're doing in your life, you're in like that bubble, aren't you? And I'm so out of the work bubble, and it's just weird when you go in and see people just continuing as always, and you're like, that world doesn't feel like it exists when like you're not in it, if that makes sense. And it's just weird to think that I'm going to be in that world again relatively soon. I have got a vegan sausage roll and a cheese and onion bake from Greg's because I was starving. So I'm going to try and eat these. I'm going to try and get some milk into him, but he doesn't seem interested. And then we'll be off on the school run.
And then I'm going to hold his feet.
Does Enzo like it? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm back. It's much later now. Luca and Enzo are both having some dinner. My dad's down with them, and I thought I'd quickly show you what I picked up at Primark today, and actually Boots and Superdrug. I got some makeup as well. So yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you that stuff. I am absolutely knackered, and I just feel like I've really overdone it today, knowing that we've got like such a busy like end of the week and weekend. So I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna have to not do much. My car is potentially gonna run out of petrol and die before reaching a petrol station, which I'm a bit worried about because I forgot to put petrol in on the way home, and it was flashing. It's been flashing for a couple of days, and it literally is saying, which I've never seen before because my car's an old car, it says refuel. So that might not be good. But anyways, I've completely gone off subject. I'll show you what's in my Primark haul. Got a big bag here, and typically I went in for one thing, well two things, but they only had one. And basically I was looking for Luca some smart trousers and some smart shoes for the christening, because he doesn't have anything in his size. But I really didn't want to spend a lot because I don't think he'll get a lot of wear out of them. I went to Next originally, then I suddenly thought Primark probably has this for half the price, which they did, so I went there. The typical thing of going for one thing and leaving with like 10. Which is not good. So these are the trousers that I found. They're just like little chinos, like a sandy beige, and I just thought that'd be perfect. He's wearing like a light blue shirt. The theme that I've gone for the family is like blue and like white, light colours basically. So I'm not going to put him in white trousers obviously, but Johnny's going to wear a blue suit. I've got a blue dress with a white blazer. Enzo will be in like a white outfit, and then Luca will have the blue shirt and the sandy chinos, and they were £6. I think the ones I was looking at in Next were about 14, so less than half the price. Then I decided to look in the kids section because they do such good stuff, and now Luca's at school, we have parties, like, well, 30 parties in a year basically for 30 kids, which is a lot of presents to buy. And I've started buying clothes because I feel like they get so many toys and it's usually just tat and a waste of money. I'd rather get something useful, so I've been picking up clothes, and Primark do obviously really good priced clothes. So I looked at how many birthdays we've got coming up. We've actually got 5 coming up, so I had to look at whose birthdays are coming up, like boys, girls, and try to think of what I've like seen them in, the characters that I know they like, and I picked up a few bits for those birthday gifts. So first up, there's a little boy in Luca's class who I know really likes cars, so I got him this Cars jumper. And it was £6, which I think is great. I usually just add like maybe a packet of sweets or something to these, and then it's like a really affordable gift, but actually something practical and something they'll get use out of. So I got that for him. Then Luca's actually having a shared birthday party this year with a girl in his class, because with being on maternity leave, I just thought I'd reach out to anyone who had a birthday like at a similar time to Luca's and see if they were interested in having a joint party. And it turns out a girl who Luca was actually at nursery with has a birthday just a few weeks before, so we're doing the party in between the 2 birthdays. And she is really into Stitch. I know this because she's having like a Stitch theme for her part of the party. So I picked her up a whole Stitch themed outfit. So we've got this little t-shirt which was £3.50. And then this hoodie was reduced to £5 in the reduced section. So it's just a cute little blue stitch hoodie. And then I saw this really cute necklace, which I thought she'd love. It's actually, I don't know if you can see, it's got an H on it. And her name is Harriet, so I thought that would be really cute. So I got the 3 bits for like £12.50, which I thought I'd get her a bit more with her having like a joint party with Luca. I thought I'd just get her a bit more of a present. So yeah, I got those 2 bits for them. I didn't pick up anything else for the other couple of birthday parties because I just ran out of time. In the same section though, I did pick up a few bits for Luca, so I thought I'd get him some summer t-shirts, which I'm actually going to wrap up as birthday gifts because I know clothes are a bit boring, but he needs clothes and I've got characters he likes, so hopefully he will find them a bit exciting, and it just makes it look like he has more gifts to open in the morning and everything. So yeah, I picked up a few t-shirts. They were all £3.50. Got this Mickey Mouse one because he has just started watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and he absolutely loves it. I've then got this Spidey one because he loves Spider-Man. I picked up this Sonic one. Now I don't know that he actually knows who Sonic is. Well, I don't know how he knows who Sonic is, but he talks about running at Sonic speed. So it literally says Sonic speed there. So that's why I picked that one up. And then lastly, I got him this Hot Wheels hoodie because he is obsessed with Hot Wheels. So they'll see him through summer. He obviously got some more bits, but he needed just a few more t-shirts and double up as birthday presents, which is perfect. Then I picked up one outfit for Enzo, which is this Jurassic World set, which I thought was really cute. And that was £6. And finally, I picked myself up a new pair of pyjamas. These are the best pyjamas. They are elite. Don't think you can beat them personally. And I just really wanted a new pair. Mine are really old and tatty. Yeah, I went for this chocolate brown colour, which you might think is really boring, but I actually really liked it, and I'm really looking forward to getting into these. I think I'm going to pop them straight on now. The last bits I got was just some makeup. Mainly I was looking for this bronzer from NYX, which someone that I both follow on Instagram and also know in real life, but not well, but like I see her because she's another mum in Luca's class. I always love her eyeshadow, and it turns out she uses the NYX bronzer, a Buttermelt bronzer as eyeshadow, so I really wanted to pick that up and give it a go. And then I just picked up my usual Express Brow by Maybelline, and then some eyelash glue, which I really like this duo one. I normally get the black one, but they didn't have any, but it's like, it's really easy to use. It's like a brush on rather than like, you know, piping the glue along. It's just like a brush, and it works really well because I'm going to try and wear some false eyelashes this weekend. And there was a deal on where you got like a second product half price, so I just went with one of my beauty blenders because I thought I'd get something practical that I actually need rather than trying a new product I'd probably wear a couple of times and then decide I didn't like. So that is everything I picked up. I am going to run the kids' bath now, do bath and bedtime. And then, like I said, I'm absolutely knackered, so I don't think I'll pick the camera up again today. I'll pick it up tomorrow, which I think is going to be a bit of another sorty day, getting ready for our new bed and just getting the bedroom ready for that. Good morning, guys. Well, it's actually the afternoon, and I'm still in my pyjamas. It's one of those days. We had a horrific night with Enzo. He woke up at 10:30 and he didn't go back to sleep until after midnight, so he was up for over 2 hours. Just really like unsettled, then happy but just not tired. And anyways, Johnny came in from work at like midnight. He was still not quite asleep, and then he got up for the day at 5:45, and he was also awake within the time between those two times. So a really bad night. I got up at 5:45, and then when Johnny got up at 8, he said to me, like, go back to bed, because obviously I was really tired. So I went back and got maybe like another hour just to keep me going for the day. And then Johnny had to leave for work at 11:30, so we've just been rushing around trying to get bits done. He went and got my petrol for me in case the car broke down. Thankfully it didn't. I then emptied the ottoman in our bedroom because I needed him to put it outside ready for tomorrow. So all that stuff's on the floor, so I need to sort that today. And then I've just really quickly done my flexible working form and submitted it to work because I wanted to get that in like ASAP to get the ball rolling. So that's everything I've done. Now I'm going to get myself dressed and then me and Enzo are going to go up to the shops to try and find Luca some shoes because that's my next priority. So I've just left the ottoman at the end of our drive. I love that now it's totally acceptable to do that. You can just leave your stuff outside and people come and get it because one man's trash is another man's treasure. And we're all ready to go. Teddy, up. Come on, up. Come on, mister, I need to go out. I've also got these mirrored drawers to put on later, which Johnny carried down by himself, which I can't believe he did that. And we have 2 flights of stairs because we're in a townhouse. Let's go shopping. So I was planning to stick my camera in the little phone holder and chat and drive, but it's gone. Johnny must have took it, so I can't. But I was going to do a little brain dump. But what I'm thinking is I need to go to the post office and collect a vintage parcel. And I need to go to the shops, and I'm wondering which way around to do it. But I think I should go to the post office first, because if I don't, then I'll do my classic thing and run out of time, and I really need to collect that parcel. So I think I'm going to go to the post office first and then go up the shops. Okay, I've got my parcel and I'm off to get shoes. I'm giving myself an hour. It's swimming night tonight for Luca as well, so it's always a mad rush when I pick him up from school, so I don't want to wear myself out again like yesterday. First stop was Matalan. I really liked these boat shoes and also these tan trainers next to them, but I thought I might as well have a look at TK Maxx next door. Turned out they had barely anything. At first I thought these trainers might be good until I turned them and saw they had Pokemon on them, so it was back to Matalan to pick up the boat shoes. Before I quickly stopped and tried on these dresses though. Thankfully I didn't like them, so I really didn't need them. Okay, I'm back from the shops. I've got half an hour to pick and Luca up. You know, when you just feel like you're doing things wrong, I'm just always rushing around, and I think you've got 2 options as a parent. You either embrace their routine and just do nothing but sit around with the baby and do everything to their routine, or you try and do everything else with the baby, which is just really, really hard, and that's what I'm currently doing. I've just put Enzo in the cot because he is desperate for a nap, but I don't think he's going to go to sleep, and to be honest, I don't really want him to because he's not going to get long enough before I have to get him up again. But I've put him in the cot, at least he's safe there. As long as he's not crying, I'm hoping I can crack on with the other things I need to do, which is make Luca's tea and touch up paint for our feature wall, because I've had the message saying our new bed is coming between 7:45 and 9:45 a.m, which is brilliant. Like, I'm going to need to be up, ready, you know, we need to bag up the old mattress because I've taken that away. And I was just hoping maybe it would be like late morning, early afternoon, so that we would have the morning to finish off. But no, Johnny's at work now until after midnight, so it's all on me to now get this room sorted and everything else. He's done some caulking like this bit. There's just a few patches that I need to really quickly paint, so I'm going to do that now. Scratch that, I'm not doing that because I can't even get the paint open. Oh my god, can you tell I'm getting a bit stressed? Can't get the paint tub open, gonna have to wait till my dad gets here after swimming, which is gonna be just not a time that I want to be painting, like after bedtime, but I think that's my only option. I literally cannot get the paint open. Enzo's not asleep, of course he's not. So that's his feet and his bum. Hello? You're not going to sleep? Ottoman's gone, which is great. I didn't see someone come. It was still here when I came home, and then it was gone when I just went out there. Enzo hasn't gone to sleep. He's bouncing in his bouncer. But I just wanted to get stuff out the car. This big box is what I ordered. I need to pick up and I want to open it. It's much bigger than I was expecting, but basically it's a birthday present for Luca, so I want to get that open and just basically check it before he gets home. Basically he has a big Playmobil horse set, which we got from like a neighbour's yard sale, and he really loves it. And I saw this, and it's a farm one, and he recently went on a school visit to a farm and he really loved it, and he loves seeing like the animals, and I just thought he'd really like to play with this, and I got it, well, for Playmobil I thought it was a good deal. It was like £23 for this big farm set. Oh, wow, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. That is the size of the roof of the farmhouse. Oh, and then it's got like all the bits packaged up. So obviously I'm not going to open them. That must be the bits of the house. And that's all the animals. Oh, it looks really cute. Okay, that's one thing sorted. And then I did manage to pick up some shoes for Luca. Went back to Matalan and picked these like boat shoes because I thought they were really cute. And yeah, they're not great quality, but I wasn't after great quality. I was just after something that would do for the christening. And also I think he'll be able to make use of these in summer. He's not got anything like them. And on holiday and stuff, I think they'll be ideal. They were £15, but Matalan had a 20% off everything if you spent £40. So I also picked up another birthday present situation. So I got these pyjamas, which is a 2-pack of pyjamas that are really cute. They were reduced to £8 from 16, and then I also got the 20% off those. And finally, I got Luca a pack of 2-pack of pyjamas, like shorts pyjamas, because he doesn't have any summer pyjamas. So I was really happy with that. I stuck to what I needed because I'm so bad at like being like, oh, I'll go and buy myself something. I didn't, so I'm really happy with that. And it is now 5 minutes until I need to go and do the school run. So Enzo fell asleep on the school run, which was actually perfect. It meant there was time for me and Luca to quickly have our teas in relative peace. Luca's a really fussy eater at the moment, so I go with what I know he'll eat. And if there was ever the definition of a mum dinner like a girl dinner, it would be this, basically leftovers. Swimming went really well though. Luca's really got into the swing of it now. We had a rocky start where he didn't really ever want to get in the pool, but now he's swimming full lengths, which is amazing. And thankfully when Johnny's on shift, my dad comes along to help me, which is so much help. Here is a little before shot of our bed. Our current situation, sleeping on a mattress on the floor, because when Enzo wasn't sleeping and we were co-sleeping, I decided to dismantle our bed and put his cot mattress next to ours so that it was all on the one level and we were kind of co-sleeping, but I felt like he was safer that way. That only lasted a couple of nights, and then we ended up on a mattress on the floor for the last 2 months. And that is the end of our dismantled TV bed that is too heavy for anyone to lift down the stairs. So we have paid for the whole shebang with our new bed. We've got a whole new TV bed, new mattress, really like nice quality. We've paid for them to carry upstairs and build it and take away the old stuff, the old mattress, the old bed. So that's all happening and it's very exciting. We've redecorated the wall that you're looking at now. So yeah, it was just a plain like ivory wall, like the wall next to it. And yeah, Johnny's done the panelling, the wallpaper, and I absolutely love it, and I just can't wait to see it with the new bed. Okay, it is 18 minutes past 10. I have just finished sorting the bedroom ready for tomorrow. It's really nice to see it all nice and clear, but not how I wanted to be spending my evening. And Luca refused to go to bed for my dad. My dad was here helping with bedtime. I got Enzo down and then he was sat with Luca and Luca was just shouting, "Mammy." So I ended up going, and I know like he's 4. He doesn't understand all the stuff I've got to do, but obviously it just made, not that it made much difference, but it made me start like half an hour later than I would have. Yeah, just I'm glad the end's in sight. I feel like I need to do a declutter of every room though, because you know when you start and you're just like... Anyways, I just wanted to say I'm all done, all ready for the new bed in the morning. All we need to do is bag up the mattress and vacuum the floor, and then we'll have our new bed, which is very exciting. I feel very like run down, and I just want to make sure I enjoy the nice things we have at the weekend. But I don't see, like, tomorrow's not going to be slow. And then we're at the weekend pretty much, because Friday we're at the wedding. I am gonna now transfer all these videos onto my laptop to free up space on my camera. Johnny will probably get in at midnight, and fingers crossed Enzo doesn't do what he did last night, because we're right on target for him waking up. If he followed what he did last night, he'll be waking up in 5 minutes and then be awake for 2 hours. Right, we are all ready. It is 7:30 in the morning. and we've had a call saying they're going to be here just after 8. But it's crazy to see the room this empty. It's like we've just moved in again. I am so happy with this wall behind me. I think Johnny's done such a good job, and like I said yesterday, if you hadn't seen it before, which you probably have if you watched my vlog, it was just a plain blank wall. We hadn't decorated, so it's just looking so nice. But I had to tie everything together because we're like keeping this, which came with the house. The blinds and the curtains came with the house, and I didn't have the budget to change them, to change the carpet, which is like this black and grey stripy carpet, which none of that would have been my pick, but I've embraced it. And I've gone with this wallpaper which has the like black flower detail with the sort of pinky beigey background, which I thought looked really nice. And then to tie in with the grey, I've done a lighter grey paneling, and then the bed's an even lighter grey still. It's like super light grey. So I'm really hoping it's all going to tie together and look really nice. And yeah, next time I pick up the camera will be when the bed's here. What do you think, Enzo? New bed's in! And it's massive.
Look at how small you are on the bed.
Is it comfy? You did the sleep machine with us, didn't you? Yeah, you did. We've got a TV again. Yay! Do you like it? We have just got to Tesco, which is where Heartbeeps is. Enzo has literally just fallen asleep, which is not good considering we're about to do the most energetic class, but he has been up 3 hours without a nap. But I'm hoping, because I'm going to go to lunch with a couple of friends I've made at Heartbeeps after the class, I'm hoping he will make it through the class and then sleep through the lunch, so I can have a bit of peace and quiet to eat and catch up, and that'll be lovely. And then I need to grab a few things at the shop, and then it'll be home to try on outfits for the wedding we're going to tomorrow. I was just saying on the school run, like I just feel like I can't catch my breath. I'm constantly like just having to go a million miles an hour, and I'm sure like any mum watching this will relate. It's just relentless. One of like my friends walking to school was like, you look like you've lost weight, and I said if it is, it's running on fumes and chocolate. Like it's not anything healthy I've done, it's just that I cannot like stop and running up and down my stairs, like 2 flights of stairs 200 times a day. But yeah, just got to Heartbeat, so we're gonna go in there and enjoy our class. I'm really excited actually. I love this class, it's my favorite one, and we've not done it for a few weeks with the Easter holidays, so exciting to be back. Oh dear. Enzo, I'm gonna go to Heartbeeps. This isn't good. Sit down.
Have you come to play? Shining bright to make the garden grow. Your golden rays shine down. Hello to babies, beep beep. Hello, hello. Hello to babies, beep beep. How are you today? Big turn to the left, the strong bottom of the front. That's it, move your child. Wait, that was stimulus. Uh-oh, there's potholes in the car park. Hold on tight, it's gonna get a little bit bumpy. Up and down, sit, hold your belly buttons in. Work those 6 packs, babies bounce around. That's it, big smiles like it doesn't hurt. Up and down, bouncing up and down. That's it, mommy, come on, all the way up. All the way up, that's it. Woo! Ba, 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 ba. Beep, beep, and guys, go. Ba, 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 ba.
Building the wall. You're gonna get Humpty. Yay! Humpty Dumpty.
Dumpty had a great fall. Who's gonna get a lovely eye? All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Night, night, little bird, sleep tight, little. Cuddle up, little
So it's been quite a few hours now since I last filmed. I basically got home from like shopping and heartbeeps and said to Johnny, I just need to sit down for a bit, which I did. I did for about half an hour, and then my dad phoned me to do with a holiday to Italy, but actually that was really good news because, to cut a long story short, we got a discount on our accommodation there. And then one of the school mums who I've become like a bit of friends with, a group of school mums, messaged our group saying, would anyone like to come round after school? So we all said yes. So we've just got back from a play date at one of Luca's school friends' house. So that was really nice, but unplanned. So now I'm gonna go and start trying on dresses. It's 5:15 in the evening, but I need to start trying on my dresses for what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So that's my task now that I'm gonna do. I might film clips, we'll see. There'll be just like really quick clips of each outfit that I try on. Good morning from our new bed. How did you sleep?
Slept really well.
Genuinely felt like I was in a hotel all night. It just felt so spacious. I actually loved it. You didn't sleep with us, did you? You didn't sleep with us. You had a really good night. Did you just put his dummy in at one time? Mm-hmm. Went from, what, 7-ish till 6 without a feed. And with a dummy in just once. That's so good. And Mummy and Daddy needed it. We needed a good sleep. What you doing? What you doing? This bed fits all of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still on asleep, Dad?
I want to sleep, yes. Does it look like I can?
No.
No.
It's the morning. Isn't it, Mum?
It is the morning, yeah. Do you like our new bed, Luca?
Yeah. I'm already dressed.
You're ready for school, aren't you?
I'm not. I'm not ready for school.
You're not even going for school.
I'm going to drop you off.
Oh, yeah. Get out the door.
What?
It is the afternoon now. We are fully in prep mode. I basically wanted to just get everything ready for the christening tomorrow. Today I don't want to have to think about anything in the morning, and obviously we're out at the wedding reception this evening, so I just want to get bags packed, outfits laid out, everything sorted. I've just been up the shops to get the last bits. I know I feel like I'm always at the shops, but I got last bits. I wanted to get some flowers for like the event coordinator, woman at Woodhill, because she's been so lovely and like done us a lot of favours and discounts and things. I've just written everyone's little name cards. I got these really cute little place cards from Amazon. So I've got all of them down there, just getting the ink to dry. Enzo's having some pasta over there, watching a bit of Miss Rachel. You gotta love Miss Rachel. I've got their outfits laid out here, ready for the morning. And if there's ever like a telling you've got something going on without saying you've got something going on, it's when people do things like this. Currently washing the car, which I think hasn't been washed in about 3 years. So yeah, just lots of prep work going on. It's 1 o'clock. Luca's at school, obviously. So just cracking on. I think I'm gonna paint. I'm just climbing over Teddy. I think I'm now going to paint my toenails. Good afternoon. It is nearly 4 o'clock. I'm just about to start getting ready for this evening. The event starts at 6:30, but there's no way we're gonna make it for the start time because my parents-in-law are supposed to be babysitting. It's the first time we're leaving Enzo, but unfortunately my mother-in-law is really unwell, so my dad is going to come and babysit instead. But it means we really need to get Enzo to sleep before we leave because he's just one person on his own, so he can't be putting Enzo to bed and Luca to bed. So we're going to make sure Enzo's down asleep, hoping that we can get him down the earlier end of his like bedtime. So we're hoping we can get him down by about 6:30 so that we can leave and be there within like the first hour, hopefully. But yeah, I've just spent the day kind of getting all ready for tomorrow's christening. I've been playing with table plans. We collected a balloon that we ordered, which is really cool. And yeah, just been getting ready. I don't know how much I've talked about, like, all of this was kind of the start of the week was like the big focus, getting the decorating done, getting the new bed, and then it's just been all go. But we had such a good night's sleep in this bed last night. I am so happy with it, so I just wanted to say that. And just like the whole feel of the decor, it feels like a hotel room, which is what I was going for. Like, I really wanted to feel kind of luxurious and relaxed and cozy, and that's exactly what it's done. So super happy with all of that, and so excited for a child-free day at night. I honestly can't even tell you. It's like the first time I'm going to be getting dressed up in probably about 18 months since I was pregnant. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. Right, it's time to go from this to... I'm all ready. Feels very strange to be dressed up. I went for the red dress. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I've decided that I'm going to film the christening separately, so I'm going to film that from the next vlog, because I didn't realise how much I'd film this week, but it's been quite a lot. So this is basically a Monday to Friday vlog, and then I'm going to start tomorrow and film a whole new vlog for the christening. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed my first proper vlog back. Do let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed it, if I should keep vlogging or not, because like I say, I had kind of given up. I really enjoy it, so if you do like watching my vlogs, do let me know. It would mean a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the christening. Bye.